North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper declared a state emergency on Tuesday ahead of the potential impact. Hurricane Idalia published hours for tropical storm and storm surge Wednesday through Thursday for the Outer Banks, northeastern North Carolina. Officials at the Outer Banks are warning residents and visitors to be prepared for the effects of Idalia and offshore Hurricane Franklin later this week. The governor's statement sets the state's emergency operations plan in motion by waiving transportation rules to assist in the transportation of fuel, critical supplies, and emergency services. Idalia strengthened become a Category 2 hurricane Tuesday afternoon, but is expected to make landfall in Florida as a Category 3 system with sustained winds of up 190 mph. Northeastern North Carolina is already beginning to see the effects of Franklin, a Category 4 major hurricane in the Atlantic with winds of 130 miles per hour on Tuesday afternoon. The Dare County Emergency Administration said in a press release that the storm will remain far off shore. butHe said it would create dangerous ocean conditions with life-threatening currents and big waves. The forecast for Hurricane Idalia remains volatile Tuesday afternoon, and its potential impacts on the Outer Banks are still unknown. The statement said, the storm is expected to move from the East Coast into the Atlantic after reaching Florida as a major hurricane on Wednesday. The National Weather Service's forecast for the Outer Banks expects significant precipitation, strong winds and flooding due to storms, according to current estimates. Most impacts will occur on Hatteras Island. Impacts are expected to begin from the end of Wednesday, August 30, 2023 through Thursday, August 31, 2023. So now is the time to prepare, Dare County said in a statement. Strong tropical storm force winds up to 55 miles per hour are expected for the Outer Banks Thursday afternoon, along with 4 to 8 inches of precipitation. Local flash flooding and dangerous 24 feet storm surge flooding across southern Pamlico Sound. Cape Hatteras National Seashore will close Ocracoke, Cape Point and Frisco campgrounds on Wednesday until the storm has passed and damage surveys have been completed. The National Park Service also warns visitors to stay away from 3 Mile Beach in Rodanthe, where many homes have fallen into the ocean during storms over past 2 years. The oceanfront between the north end of Rodanthe and South Shore Drive should be avoided as vulnerable homes remain that could be damaged by strong waves and strong winds. The Park Service said in a statement. The North Carolina Department of Transportation's Ferries Department suspended Ocracoke Express passenger ferry services on Tuesday and warned that statewide impacts are expected on passengers' ferry schedules. All other routes will suspend operations when conditions deteriorate, the Ferry Division said in a press release. The governor's office has released the following tips to